What's good, gang? Welcome back to the channel. I have a crazy video today. We're going to talk about one of my crazy reactions with Whatnot. Yes, I religiously have been watching it. There is a lot of awesome stuff on there, and there's a lot of non-believers. There's some great streamers on there, and you can get some awesome stuff and stuff that is graded 10s, get deals, mystery bags, hit big stuff, the whole gamut. But something that really pissed me off, and I am about an inch away from closing my entire account. I did not want to make this video. Today's video is supposed to be something positive, talking about a gala I went to, seeing Arita, and I've been picking up some big cards. And just to show y'all, right, this is not what we're going to talk about today, but I just picked up this PSA 10 Dragon Knight First Edition. Love it. That was from the gala. That's what I was going to share today. And I went on Whatnot. Y'all let me know if I'm overreacting, right? Let me know if this happened to you or what you would do in this circumstance, because I need help right now. I am pretty mad, and I have not come down yet because I truly feel like the way Whatnot is handling this, and I thought they were better than this, but it's piss poor customer service at this point. Now, when I bring up this first thing, right, we're going to talk about some cards that I was looking at, and we're going to run over the situation and what happened. Now, by no means am I trying to bash Amir Collects. If you ever see Amir Collects on Whatnot, please go check him out. UK seller, well respected in the community. I do not feel in this circumstance, my opinion, that he was wrong at all in this case. I've ordered from this guy before, and the reason why I say check him out, because he has some heaters in here, really gives some good deals, and really has awesome condition cards. And this was a recent stream. You could see right here, there's a whole background full of heat. You have a ton of gold stars. So once again, Amir caught my attention. I went in here, the first thing I seen was several gold star Pikachus. And I was like, okay, I like that. Let me see the condition. And as always, Amir's condition on these cards that are rare was really, really good. We're talking about 8, 9, at least for these cards, if not higher. So I'm looking at the gold stars. And you can see right here where it says invest daily, right? I said run it. And basically what I was saying is go ahead and pull out the Alakazam, pull out the Vaporeon, and the Pikachu. I'm not here to waste time. Put all three up. Give me your offer. He said $14.50 for pounds, and I said run it. And made the purchase, right? Won that. And what happened was he couldn't ship to me for some reason, right? Whatnot had an error. He tried to generate the shipping label, and it said there was an issue. And this hadn't happened to me before for any international sellers or any UK sellers. So the first thing I did is I reached out to Whatnot and I explained, hey, they're having an issue with my address. I don't know why. I've bought from them before. I had no issues. But all of a sudden, there's some technical issues going on right now. So please fix this situation. They reached out to me and they said, hey, I would like to confirm if your address is a military base address. To me, this is pointless, right? Because my address has been in the system. It is a military base address. Just fix the issue at hand. I don't have to reconfirm the address that I have. I don't want you to change anything. Just fix the technical issue so he can generate the label to ship to me. So I reached out to Whatnot. Amir reached out to Whatnot. And I don't think it really fixed anything, right? So basically what happened was they said they fixed it. Whatnot gave Amir a label after speaking with him. And he said he shipped it to me. So I said, okay, cool. It looks like you fixed it. The package is en route. And, you know, I like a peace of mind. So I ask a question. I say, okay, just to make sure, did you send this package to the US address that I provided to you and to Whatnot that I have on my profile? And I know he sends out a lot of stuff. So his response was not what I wanted to hear. He said the UAE. And I said, no, the U.S., not United Arab Emirates. That's like the other side of the world right now. Like, I don't want my stuff to go to UAE. So we just did this, and I'm hoping that he can, like, he hadn't shipped it or he can recall the package. And they ship pretty quick, right? Royal Mail, I think it is. The package was already gone. It already left the UK, and it says en route to United Arab Emirates. So he reached out to the shipper. He's scrambling, and the shipper's like, we can't reroute it. There's nothing we can do. And that's crazy to me. Like, even USPS is not the greatest in America, but you can reroute the package and send it to a different address. So I reach out to Whatnot. I'm fuming at this point. I'm pretty pissed, right? Because you have this transaction. I've talked with Amir. I've talked with Whatnot. And I've told both of them my address. And Whatnot should have fixed that. which I don't blame it on the seller, right? Because all he did was generate the address and the label popped out, which Whatnot said they corrected, and they put UAE on it, which to me is a Whatnot mistake, right? So if you know anything about a military address, it's really hard to ship to, I mean, of course, internationally, right? And then expect to receive your package. That's why if you have an address overseas and it's US, but you put that country's address with your US address, then it's going to get lost in somewhere, right? Like if I'm in Germany and you send it to Germany, then the German local post office is going to receive it, and they don't always route it or reroute it back to the US address. So this is where I'm having an issue. I don't know if I'll ever receive this package. So now I'm super mad, and he sent off expensive cards, right? Now it's an issue for him as well. So I reach back out to Whatnot, and I kind of explain my situation, and I tell Whatnot, this is 100% y'all's fault, right? Like, we try to fix this, and you spit out the wrong label, which I already clarified with you was wrong, so don't do that. This was their response. Hey there, thank you for writing in. I am happy to update your address for future purchases, but we are unable to update addresses on orders that are already placed and in transit. For fuck's sake, like, and I told him, I said, you don't have to update my address. My address is not wrong. My address is correct. And they said, please contact the courier to reroute your package to the correct address using a link. They sent me a USPS United States link, which makes no sense at all because the package was sent from Royal Mail outside of UK, which I made clear to them, and they still sent me this dumbass link and said, if you are not able to reroute the package, which you cannot, there's a chance it will be returned to the sender, and then we can reach out to the seller to resend this shipment to your corrected address. Once again, my address was never fucking wrong, and it would take months to be returned to the sender just so he can reship it back internationally back to me to wait some more. Please let me know if you have any further questions. Yeah, I have a whole lot of more fucking questions right now. So I reach back out to Whatnot, and I go off once again and explain to them that this doesn't make any sense. I expect a refund. At this point, I want a refund, right? If not, I'm going to close my account possibly and charge back, because this is not the customer service that I want. You know, I don't want to be working with this company and order stuff, especially for the prices that I am, to get this type of customer service in return. It's piss poor, and it was 1,000% their fault. So I explained all this to them. Hey, I would like a refund because this package is not going to make it to me. If it makes it back to the seller, then he can just keep the package. And they said, we appreciate you providing these information. Grammar, all this shit don't even make sense, right? The sentence structure is poor. Like, the customer service is not great at all. And it says, since you mentioned that you were able to previously receive an order from the same address, I can only surmise that the problem was on the seller's end. It was not, because Whatnot generated the label and fixed it on their end. Here's what we can do to help resolve the specific concern of your seller. If you have a future order, and please let us know, and we'll be the one to check the order as well as sending new shipping label to your seller. That's exactly what fucking happened. That's what happened. We reached out to Whatnot before he shipped the package, and Whatnot generated the wrong label that said UAE. And it said, how does that sound to you? It doesn't sound fucking great, because I'm not getting a refund for something that I purchased. And it says right now, we can't really tell what exactly the issue is since your seller was the one who experienced it. I'm telling you what happened. I literally wrote paragraphs to Whatnot explaining detailed what happened and why it was their fault. You can tell this is really pissing me off right now. But rest assured, once we have the order information, I sent it already itself, we can easily contact and coordinate with your seller at any time. I've already coordinated with the seller. And of course, they always say go back to Whatnot support to try to get a refund, right? So that's what I've done. I've done my part over and over. So at this point, I have no choice but to call the card company and do a chargeback. And I don't even know if I trust, if their system is messed up, to order stuff to hope that it comes to the proper address, because they're sending my shit to the UAE, right? He didn't make the address. When you sell something on the Whatnot app, you have a choice to generate something which says shipping label. I don't have to do anything. I generate the shit, I print it, Whatnot says it's right. It comes from their system, and then you ship the product off. It's that simple. So Whatnot made this mistake. Whatnot. Now, y'all let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Am I wrong? Am I overreacting? And I reached back out to Whatnot again. I'm not even going to get into it right now because it's just going in circles. This person did not respond this time. Somebody else responded and basically said, let me see your order ID once again so I can check into your issue. I don't want to explain this shit over and over to a new person like every few days. Just fix the situation, right? So maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm not. Let me know. Drop a comment. Has this happened to you? What would you do in this situation? And I'm going to go ahead and calm down right now. And I'll see y'all later. Out.